I am off on a mini break to Dublin tomorrow, and so today I thought I could show you what I'm planning to pack. I'm doing hand luggage only for this trip. We're doing 2 nights and 3 days. So I am going to show you everything that I will be bringing in my suitcase and in my backpack. I think I'm going to do a backpack just to be practical. And I'm going to show you basically what I think you need to pack if you are also planning a city break. The weather, I will put it up here, is not looking too bad actually for the next couple of days, but I think it is going to be quite cold. I think it will feel colder than it's showing because Dublin, from what I've heard from people that live there, is definitely a lot colder than London. I live in London, and so I'm used to London temperatures. So yes, I'm going to pack some nice warm layers to take with me because otherwise we are going to be absolutely freezing. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to pack the suitcase first, and I'm going to start with clothes, and I will show you everything that I'm putting in and how I plan what I take with me on these types of trips. So this is the suitcase I'm planning to take. She is very well loved. I've had her for quite a while, but you know what? If it's not broken, don't replace it. It still works. She's still very functional. So I am going to pack this with all my stuff. I think this is the perfect size for a carry-on bag. Oh, I've got a few bits in here that have literally just flown out. So yeah, this is what I'm going to use as my base suitcase. And then, like I said, I'm going to bring probably a backpack as well. Actually, I'll just grab it so I can show you guys that as well. Oh, I'm just scooting around the back. 1 second, guys. So I'm also going to bring this backpack, and these two together have the perfect amount of space for fitting everything in that I need for a city break. Obviously, they aren't looking in the best nick because they've been on quite a few trips with me, but like I mentioned, if it's not broken, don't fix it. These are still very functional for me, so that's why I'm going to take them with me. So as I'm only going for 2 nights and 3 days, what I like to do is decide on the basics for my outfit. So what I mean by that is I decide on a coat that I'm going to take with me and wear on all the days, and I'll wear that onto the plane. And then I decide on 2 pairs of jeans and 2 jumpers. And that was with the idea of re-wearing one of those pairs of jeans and re-wearing one of the jumpers as well. And then the only thing I pack stuff daily for are the layers that I put under my jumpers, so my thermals or my t-shirts, and then also, of course, underwear and socks. We're not going to pack any additional pairs of shoes for this trip. I am literally just going to wear 1 pair of trainers onto the flight, and that is going to be the pair that I have for the whole time because it's only 3 days. So I really don't need to vary my outfits too much, and the weather is going to stay fairly consistent. So let's pack the clothes for this trip. In terms of coat for this trip, I am going to take this John Lewis one. I bought it in the January sales, and it is the comfiest thing. It's 50% wool, and it is a long line coat, so it's super flattering on. It goes with so many of my outfits. So I'm just going to put this to the side here because that is going to be the coat that I take with me for this trip. And then in terms of jeans and jumpers, the wardrobe is behind us here. So let's get into this. I'll bring you guys closer so I can show you what I'm picking out. Okay, I've moved you over to the wardrobe so I can show you what exactly I'm picking out for the trip. So there's one thing that I know I definitely want to wear, which is this new cardigan that I got a couple of weeks ago. It's so cozy, and I think it's just super cute. So this is definitely going in. I think I might actually wear this for the travel day tomorrow and then also on the Tuesday. So this is definitely a yes. Let's actually put this down here on the bed. And then for the other jumper, I think I might stick with the pink theme and go with this one, maybe? Yeah, I think this one. I think these two will look really, really cute. They're both very cozy. I want cozy jumpers for this trip because it is going to be fairly cold. So I think those will be my 2 jumpers for the trip. In terms of jeans, one pair that I'm definitely going to take, and I will probably wear this pair onto the flight, is this Zara pair. I love the texture of these jeans. I wear them so much, especially as we come into spring. And they are a wide leg, they are full length, they are just so flattering on. So I think I will probably wear those on the flight with the cardigan. And then for a second pair of jeans, which to be honest, I probably don't need to bring a second pair of jeans, but I'm just gonna bring them just in case. I'm gonna just go for this light wash pair, again a wide leg. For me, I'm a mid-sized girl, I'm size 12, and I find that wide leg on me is the most flattering. So basically every pair of jeans in my wardrobe is a wide leg. But yeah, this will be the other pair that I pack. So one pair of the jumper and the jeans I'll wear, the other pair I'll pack. And then what else do I need to add to this? Base layers and underwear and socks. So all my base layers are in here as well. They're all rolled up and very organized. Because we've got quite light colors, I want to go with my light colored base layers. So I've got this long sleeve thermal. So I think I'll probably wear this tomorrow for the travel day. And then I will pack a couple more to go under. So I've just got this plain white M&S long sleeve top as well, so that will be packed. And then we need one more. What other ones have I got in here? I do have just a cropped top. I think I might just pop this in as well. This isn't a thermal, but it will be good to layer underneath, and if it is cold I can always go back to the thermal from the first day if I feel like I need the warmth. So those can be the base layers that I take. And then down here I have my underwear drawer. So I want to keep it nice and easy. I'm just going to go with these bralettes. I get these from Primark. You've probably seen them before. They're super affordable. I'll come a bit closer so you can see. And I just love these to wear. They're super comfy, super affordable. I just need 2 of those. So I'll wear one and then I will pack one. And then bottom half, I will just pick out some underwear that will be nice and comfy for me to wear. So I've got those. And then let's go on to socks. So I think I want my kind of white socks for this and my more spring style socks. So I'll just pack 3 pairs of those. I always get my socks from Primark. I feel like Primark are the best for affordable socks. The other place I love to go is M&S because the quality is just so good. So I think actually all 3 of these pairs are Primark pairs. But yes, so some of these bits will get packed in. I'll show you that now. The others I'll put aside because I'm going to wear them tomorrow. In terms of what is being packed, I will put 2 pairs of socks in here. And then this is stuff I'm going to wear tomorrow. I'm going to wear that. The Paris, oh, I'll put those socks to the side. The Paris jumper is going to be packed. I don't use packing cubes. I know that's terrible because people love to use packing cubes. I've just never felt the need to use them. I feel like I can pack fine without, you know. That pair of underwear can go there. Other pairs of underwear. I honestly don't really have a method for how I pack. I just kind of throw everything in and hope for the best. If you have any packing tips or things that you like to use, please let me know because I would love to know and I'd love to make my packing more efficient. I'm going to pack this pair of the wide leg light wash jeans as well. So that's it for clothes. I'm not going to pack anything else. I'm not bringing any gym gear because I'm not planning to work out while I'm away. So that really is it for the clothing. The other thing I need to pack, which I've not put in here yet, is a pair of pajamas. So let me quickly grab a pair of pajamas to throw in here as well. Primark's spring pajamas right now are incredible. That's where I got this set from. And they're so comfy and soft. So I'm going to bring these because I want something nice and cozy and cute that I can wear in the hotel. So that's everything clothing wise. Let's move on to toiletries and then we'll do the hand luggage. In terms of toiletries, the way I like to do this is by thinking about my routine in the morning and evening, and I basically mentally go through it, and that's how I pack it. So I start with, okay, what do I use to wash my face? What do I use to brush my teeth? What do I use if I'm going to wash my hair, if I'm going to have a shower? And I like go through and I basically pick up the products as I go. So I just find that's the easiest way to make sure I don't forget anything as I go through my routine. For this trip, I'm not going to wash my hair. I've washed, blow dried and straightened it today, so I won't have to do anything with it while I'm away. And therefore, I need to reach across here to get this. Oh, I'm going to bring my very flattering shower cap. This thing saves my life all the time. And then I just have one of these headbands that I use to just keep my hairline nice and dry while I'm having a shower. I find that this isn't good enough on its own. I need this and then this on top to really like protect my hair when I'm having a shower and when I'm washing my face. So this is the duo that I bring. That's all I really need for my hair. I just need something to keep it nice and dry while I'm showering and washing my face. The other thing I will bring is a hair styling product, but I'll show you that later when I get on to makeup, skincare, hair care. Let's start with the toiletry essentials. So that's the toothbrush, stuff that I need to like wash my face, all of those bits. I'm gonna go and grab them from the bathroom and I'll bring them in here. Okay, so I've grabbed my toothbrush. I've got a travel case for my Oral-B toothbrush, so it goes in there, which is super handy. I'm gonna pack all of my non-liquid toiletries into this bag, and the other liquid ones, I've got one of those plastic bags here that I'm gonna put them into so that I'm prepared for when I go through security. So toothbrush is in there, toothpaste. So I have all of my minis in this bag, and I find this is the best way to keep them, because then when I go traveling, I've got all of the minis that I could possibly want in here that I can just pick from. And these have been collected from advent calendars last year, and also just like goodie bags and things like that. So toothpaste, I've got a mini toothpaste, great. So that can go there. And then in terms of washing my face, I've got a mini cleansing balm from Elemis, so that will go in. And then I've got a Lizelle Cleanse and Glow gel cleanser mini as well, so I can pop that in. So that's a good start with the skincare. Let's move on to the rest of the skincare bits, and most of those I'm gonna pick from this pot of minis. In terms of the rest of the skincare, I don't have a mini serum, so I'm just gonna bring the one that I've been using recently that I love, and this is from Naturium. It's the Vitamin C Complex Serum. I got this in the Space NK Advent Calendar, which definitely buy that every year it comes out. It is such a good investment. I think it was £250, but the products I got in it I have used so much and I love. So I'm gonna bring that. And then in terms of face cream, I've got I think this is just M&S own brand. It's the Light It Up Perfecting Day Cream SPF 25, so that can be my day cream for the trip. It's just a really good mini. And then also from M&S, it is the Formula Sleep and Replenish Sleep Cream. So both of these were part of the M&S Advent Calendar. So I'm gonna bring those because that makes my packing in terms of skincare super easy. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liquids. So I need to keep track of that to make sure I don't go over 10. So we're gonna need to be very light on the makeup side of things. Final bits of toiletries before we get into makeup actually. I've got a fragrance. This is the Floral Street Wild Vanilla Orchid. This is just a mini 10ml perfume. I'm gonna pop it in for now, but if space gets tight on my toiletries, my liquids, because I am doing kind of hand luggage only, I might take that out. I've got a mini Nivea roll-on deodorant, so that's gonna go in. I've got the Olaplex No. 7 bonding oil. I love using this on my hair. It's also a really good size for travel because it's nice and tiny. That is basically all I'm taking for my hair. And then I'm just gonna take a hairbrush. I have a Denman hairbrush, which I love, and a little silk scrunchie. So I can pop these two in this bag here. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for my hair. I've already done it. It doesn't need much maintenance when I'm not washing it. So that is basically it. Let's move on to makeup. I'm not going to take too much, but I just want to bring a few bits so that I feel nice and fresh in the mornings. In terms of makeup, I am trying to keep this down, but honestly, this is the bit that I struggle with the most. So primer-wise, I've got the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and then for my foundation, I've got the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I love this foundation. It is so pretty on. In terms of the rest of my face products, I've kept these to powders. So I've got the YSL Bronzing Powder. This is the All Hours Hyper Bronze. I love, love, love this bronzer. I'll open it up and show you. I've pretty much hit pan already on that. It is so good. And then I have got the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder and a mini Hourglass blush. So these three don't need to go into the liquids bag because they are not liquids. The other liquid I have is my Benefit Fan Fest Mascara. I think this just takes me over in the amount of liquids I can take, but I'm hoping I can be a bit cheeky and bring a couple of extra ones if I can fit them in the bag. I've then got my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Light Lipstick. This is my absolute favourite shade. It's the one that I'm wearing today actually. And then I've just got a lip liner, a nude eyeliner, and a brow pencil with a spoolie on the end of it, so I can do my brows with that. So that is everything makeup wise I'm going to put the non-liquids in here. And I think that's pretty much it in terms of beauty products for this trip that I need to bring. The next things I need to pack are my tech bits, so my cables, my camera, all of those things. And what else do I need to bring? Anything to entertain myself with, so my tablet I'm going to bring because that's what I read on. And then just some bits for my hand luggage. So I think I'll pop in there the cables, things like that, something to entertain myself with, but also just some things I like to have in my handbag when I travel, so maybe a portable charger as well. So I'll show you what I'm putting in my hand luggage when I get to that, but let's put this stuff into the suitcase. So I've got those bits packed, and then I'm going to put these bits into this plastic bag, and I'm actually going to put this into my hand luggage as well, just so it's easy to access when we're actually in the airport. I've just put all my liquids into here, and as you can see I actually have loads of space in here, so I reckon I'll be alright actually, even though it's slightly over in terms of the number of items. I think I'll be fine because it fits all in this bag, and I'm literally just going to take this out, put it in the tray to be scanned, and I think I'll be alright. In terms of hand luggage, so I've mentioned the toiletries already. I like to have these just ready to go and be scanned, and I like to have it in my backpack so it's really easy to get out. I tend to just put these somewhere in the back of the backpack, but just in a place where they're easy to get out when we're going through security. So I'll just pop those in here. And then I have got my vlogging camera, which is actually what I'm recording on right now, but it goes in here. This has also got a portable charger for it as well, and it also has a handle, lots of other stuff, a mic. So I take this little kit with me, super easy to again have just in my backpack in case I need to take it out to be scanned. And then I've got my tablet, which I've mainly used to read on, but also when I'm away I like to watch Netflix and other things on here. If there's anything particular that I want to watch, I tend to try and download it before I go away, especially when I go to places like the US and the UAE, because sometimes things aren't available when you go to different countries. So if there's series or things that I'm watching, I like to make sure it's all downloaded on here so I can watch what I want when I'm away. So this goes into the back pocket of this backpack. And then essential pieces, so I've got my glasses case, and then I've also got my sunglasses. These are prescription sunglasses, so for me they are super valuable when I'm away. I like being able to wear these. I don't actually do contact lenses, so for me these are the best way to get about because I can keep my eyes nice and safe but also see where I'm going. So I put both of those two in the back here as well. And then I've got a couple of plugs. So one is for my phone charger, and then one has 2 USB and USB-C ports. So it's got 4 ports in total. I'm going to take those 2, and then I've got all my cables in here. So that's my charger for my tablet, for my vlogging camera, for my phone, and for my Apple Watch. That's all in here. So that all goes in the hand luggage as well, because I just like to have it nice and easy to access. You know, as soon as you get to a hotel room, I want to be able to have those things ready to go, easy to find. And then we get on to the really core basic essentials of any trip. So obviously the passport. I've got a little passport case here. I really want to update this though. I've had this for absolutely years and I definitely need a new one, but my passport goes in there to keep it nice and safe and protected from any damage. And these bits I tend to put in the front pocket here. And then I just always have a hair tie because at some point I'm going to want to tie my hair back, and I like to have that in the front pocket. Then I've got my card wallet, so this has got all my cards in it, my ID, all of that sort of stuff. My front door keys are here as well. And then finally, my Sony headphones. I cannot go anywhere without these. Honestly, they're so good, and they're noise cancelling as well. So those go in the front pocket. Those are all the bits that I like to be able to access and get into super quick and easily. But that is basically everything for the hand luggage for this one. It's a fairly easy trip to pack for because it's only 2 nights and 3 days, and we're not going anywhere too far away. So it's basically the sort of stuff that I would wear when I'm out and about in London anyway. But yes, that is everything that I've packed for the hand luggage. I did forget one thing. So I've got my power bank here. So this, I've fully charged it. I think it does about 4 phone chargers, and it's got USB-C and 2 USB ports in it as well. It's quite heavy, but it is so good for trips because you can get so many charges out of it. So I'm going to bring this with me just in case I need it while I'm out and about, and I'm going to pop that in the back here as well. Sometimes it's useful to have when you're on the flight, especially if your phone battery gets quite low or if there's any delays with the plane. I like to have it available to charge my phone just in case. Do you know what I totally forgot to include in this? A handbag. I can't believe I forgot that. So this is going to go in my suitcase because I'm going to have the backpack on me for when we're getting on the flight, and I'll have that, and you're only allowed 2 items. So I'm going to put this in my suitcase, but I'm going to bring this Coach Madison quilted handbag. I wear it so much. It's actually the first ever kind of more premium bag that I ever bought, and I just love it so much. It's really good for city breaks because you can actually fit so much stuff in here, and it's got this extra flap here, so I tend to put my wallet or things like that in the front. I tend to put my phone in the back flap at the back here, and then everything else just goes in there. Typically I'd put my sunglasses in there, my charging cable, maybe a portable charger as well. One thing I need to check before I pack this is that there aren't any liquids in here. I've just spotted a couple. So I'm going to go through this, make sure it's cleared out, and then I'm going to put it into my suitcase as well as the final item for this trip. So that is me all packed and ready to go for this Dublin trip. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how I pack and everything that I'm bringing for this city break. Stay tuned because I am going to vlog the trip. So I'm going to do videos for each day that we're there. I can show you everything that I get up to, all the places I go and visit, and hopefully it will be some really nice travel vlogs for you guys to watch. So stay tuned to my channel for that, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.